single income, no nearby grocery stores, housing that doesn't feel safe. These aren't just inconveniences. They're barriers that shape a child's first years in the world. For many families, especially those in communities of color or with low incomes, these challenges are part of daily life.
I catch myself sometimes sitting in a corner being so overwhelmed sometimes that I feel sad. But where my joy comes in is when I see my kids come up to me or smile and say, "Mommy, it's gonna be okay."
Welcome to Truth Be Told, a 12-part series exploring racial inequity across the lifespan. I'm your host, Wil Green. In our first episode, we explored pregnancy and motherhood. Today, we move on to early childhood, a time when nutrition, environment, and caregiving set the stage for lifelong health. In today's episode, we sit with Faye Gomez, a mother of 3 children under the age of 3, to hear how she finds strength and joy while navigating daily inequities. Her story illuminates how structural barriers like food apartheid and unsafe housing shape everyday life for families.
Where can I find love that never changes? Smiles that are true and always just the same. Caring not how the fierce tempest rages, willing ever to shield my honored name. This I find at home only with Mother, who cares for me with patient tenderness. She from every human pain would rather save me and drink the dregs of bitterness.
Marcus Mosiah Garvey wrote those words in his poem, The Black Mother, a reminder of the love, resilience, and sacrifice that mothers carry. For Faye, that sacrifice often shows up in the everyday challenges of providing the basics. Can you tell me what it's like being a single mom and having to raise 3 kids?
Where do I begin? These 3 little people, it's challenging. It's happiness. It's sadness. It's juggling. It's adjusting. It's a lot with these 3 little people. I'm actually a single mom. I've been a single mom for a few months now. I never thought I would, but I love the tear that it's bringing to my family. It's making us kind of tear into a different kind of way, a different type of globe and energy that we never thought we had. They just open me up to so much. My kids give me motivation. My kids give me strength. They give me strive to never give up, to take on new obstacles that I never thought that I could take on.
I want to hear more about that. So we know the standard, you got to get up, you got to change diapers, you got to take care of the food.
Yeah, no, it's more than that.
Okay.
It's
So
more than that.
what
Just diapers and
So is that the easy part?
Oh, that's the easy part.
Oh, okay.
That's the easy part. We're talking other things like being a medical provider when you don't got the license, taking care of those babies when they're sick. So it's a lot. I'm a chef sometimes. I'm a therapist. I become a school teacher sometimes. I become a librarian sometimes because my kids love to read. So we a mom, of course. I become daddy sometimes when daddy's not there. They're never too young to learn.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
They like sponges right now. So I think everything that I be dishing out to them is what they're going to use and be able to grasp into those wonderful little people when they get older. So it's not just about the diapers. It's about everything. I think I picked up 20 different professions as a single mama.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Across the country, more than 7 million women are raising children on their own. That's about 4 out of 5 single-parent households. And the work never stops. Juggling jobs, childcare, and survival in a system that often assumes 2 incomes and twice the time. Most earn around $40,000 a year, far less than single fathers, and many face higher stress just trying to make ends meet. Single mothers face a 28% poverty rate overall. Black single mother households have historically had even higher poverty rates. And the pressure runs deeper than money. Nearly 1 in 3 single mothers reports moderate to severe emotional distress. a level of stress that can weigh on both parent and child. Behind every number is a story like Faye's, one of love and determination to build something better for her children. Just expound upon, share the joys of motherhood.
Oh, it's a lot of joy. Just the smiles, the reactions, the personality, once again, the growth. Sometimes I'm in my downs, but I've actually struggled a lot with postpartum depression. I've had all of my kids kind of back to back. I really didn't give myself any time to kind of heal. I catch myself sometimes sitting in a corner being so overwhelmed sometimes that I feel sad. But where my joy comes in is when I see my kids come up to me or smile and say, "Mommy, it's gonna be okay. Mommy, let's go do something." There's joys in motherhood for me. I don't know if anyone else, but for me, seeing the smiles on my kid's face every day shows me I'm doing a good job. Seeing the growth in my kids puts a smile on my face and let me know. It just gives me a good sense to know, like, you doing a good job. You doing a good job. Yes. Just basically, you know, like, you know, it's paying off for me after I always thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. God shows me every day. Yeah. He ain't going to put nothing else on you can't bear. God knew I needed these kids because why? It was going to strengthen me. And that's what it's doing. It's strengthening me as a person.
Right.
It's strengthening me as a mother and a black woman.
Okay. If you can handle the three, you can handle anything, right?
No. You gone too far now. But I guess if you want to say that, I mean, I'm going to take it for what it is. Yeah. I only want to be better. So anything else that God want to dish out, I'm ready for it. Because I got these three little people that I'm growing into champions. I don't just do everything for them. I let them help. Yes, put your shirt on yourself. You want to pick out your clothes? Let's get that shirt on. You want that? Papa, sit down, get that sock. Like, put your socks on. Help mommy, help you. You know, I want my kids to know, you know, the independency of doing things on their own. I'm not saying, I don't think they're never too young to learn.
Right. What are you seeing as a result of them being a part of all those processes, and how are they developing?
They beat me to it. Mommy, can we take out our clothes? Mommy, let's go. We're going to brush our teeth. Mommy, we're going to go take a bath? Oh, it's kicking in, huh? Okay. Y'all get into it before I could. So everything that I'm instilling in them is coming out in them. Yeah. It's coming out in them to where now my oldest baby is, hey, can you go get mommy the bottle? Hey, can you go get mommy the pamper? Hey, mommy, I'll be back. Let me go get the pamper for baby sister. You know, I'm not the mom that let the kids sit all day on the tablets or sit all day on the TV. I'm that type of mom that just bring that book out. Let's get this writing done. My daughter is 3. She knows all her numbers, all her colors, all her letters, and know how to write her name. Okay. As a parent, I've learned in order to keep moving myself forward, I have to take the time for me. So some nights, I might, you know, after the kids are asleep, I might be able to watch my show because my house runs Miss Rachel all day long or somebody else all day long. So I can't never catch up on my shows. So when the kids are asleep, I would say that is my time. Maybe I can get a nice shower in before I go to bed or, you know, listen to a little music or something. But I still got the baby that checks in and out every couple hours. Yeah. So I can't really. You know what they say, for the beauty sleep, you need that good 10 hours. So I be trying to get it all in. Because in the morning, my schedule is 5:30 up in the morning, getting 3 kids ready for school. We out that door by 7:30, getting them to school by 8. And once I get back to work, we got to be on track.
You got things to do.
We got places to go and things to do.
What does it look like when you have that individual time with each child?
Overwhelming. A lot. Like I said, I got 3 under 3. So it gets a little frustrating with me. I kind of find myself sometimes juggling their time to where I see myself sometimes being overwhelmed so much throughout my day that sometimes I be so exerted throughout the end of the night, I catch myself a little frustrated. It's hard for me to want to give them their time individually. So what I've done because I noticed my son was lacking a lot of attention from me. Because I was always focused on the girls, and then my son, I would kind of be like, boy, you okay? You a boy. You all right? You a boy. Stop that crying. Like, you okay, boy? Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's not that. That son needs that motherly love too. I pick one night out of the week, whether it's a movie with the one, whether it's a hand-on experience with the one. I do something with each of them individually now. I got 3 under 3. We got 7 days out the week, one child for each day. Let's break that up. And then the days of the weekend, we all on this couch watching our family movie on Sunday. So I've done it to where now when I incorporate my kids, we go for walks at night. I invested in a quad stroller. I never would have thought I would have needed a quad stroller. But I load them all up in this.
That's a stroller that seats
4 people. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was free. I went and picked that joker up. So now no one misses time now. Why? Because mommy's taking them out on that walk every night. We're walking around that block. And it's exercise. What we talking about? Healthy kids, right? We gonna get that. We gonna get that little exercise in, because my oldest man, I don't want to sit in the stroller. I want to walk, mommy. Okay. There's no book to being a parent. There's no guide.
Right.
You as the person have to be strong enough within yourself. And it took a lot. I think it probably took up my breakup with the father of my kids in order for me to kind of push into gear to be like, listen, this is all you got. These kids look up to you. You got to be who you got to be for them. So I think that kind of kicked me into gear to me knowing that I have to be able to hit those points. I'm not going to always have those resources to be able to reach out to get that help I need. It's probably out there. You know, I think the only resources I probably take a hold of is, the diapers, the wipes, the little food pantries here and there. But it's like, I can do that up until my kids are 5.
Right.
They'll help you along the way.
Yeah.
But after 5, baby, if you ain't got it, you got to have it together by the time they 5. WIC stops at 5. That clothes sharing after they get 5, you got to be able to kick it in motion for yourself, because there's not a lot of resources after they 5 that will help.
Faye's reflections remind us of something many Black women have carried for generations. Scholars call it the superwoman schema. The expectation that Black mothers must be endlessly strong, suppress their own needs, and succeed despite limited resources. This pattern has roots in survival during slavery, Jim Crow, and systemic racism, where Black mothers were expected to shoulder family and community burdens alone. But this comes at a cost: stress, health risks, and exhaustion. These challenges are shaped by what public health calls social determinants of health, the conditions where we live and raise families: housing, transportation, food access, income. Black and brown families are disproportionately affected. And for infants and toddlers, these inequities can shape health and development for a lifetime. And they explain how a child's zip code can be a stronger predictor of their future than their genetic code.
I get the looks all the time when I be going to places. People be looking at me. I be struggling. Got one baby on the hip trying to roll with the other baby over here. Get over here, Millie. Where you going? Get over here. Ma'am, do you need some help? I get it to where I'm even overwhelmed sometimes. Right. People be wanting to reach out. Honey, you need some help?
Well, that's a beautiful thing right there.
You got a little load on you. But then you also get that people that be like, well, shoot, girl, you see all them kids? She got a poop for their child.
People been having babies since forever. And why is it that when someone becomes pregnant,
people think it's a bad thing?
Right.
Yeah.
The negative energy seems to start there.
Yeah.
Right?
It was the same thing for me. I had my one baby. Found out I was pregnant again at the 6-week visit. Told friends and family. You would think that everyone would be like, "Oh, congratulations!
That's a blessing."
Whippa. No, I got the total opposite. You having another baby? You doing it again? People stereotype and look at kids as being a bad thing, and kids are not a bad thing. It all boils down to the situation or the environment that you're bringing them into. That becomes the bad thing.
The theme of this episode is raising healthy children, right? And I think sometimes folks just think about physical health, or some folks just talk about mental health. You're talking about all around, right?
I'm talking physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial. I'm
okay.
talking all of those. Because in order for you to cover all 5 of those, that's how you get them healthy kids. I'm learning that now within these 3 years. I'm learning that. You got to connect them 3 in order to have that healthy child.
As joyful as Faye's moments with her children can be, her daily life is full of obstacles, starting with something as simple as transportation.
My car wasn't working, and I had a little incident with my car, and I had to catch an Uber. So this was my first time catching an Uber to get the kids to school because the car wasn't working. And I literally I wouldn't say like the Uber driver was annoyed, but I can sense how his energy changed when he seen me come out with 1 car seat. He's like, okay. But then he hear me say, hey, come on. He looking like, you bringing 2 more? Mm-hmm. So he see me putting 2 more car seats in the car. It seems like he started to get frustrated. So I asked him, like, do you mind if I sit in the front with you because all the kids are back here? Oh, I noticed he caught a real quick attitude. Like, no, just come on. You know what? I'm going to sit back here with my kids. I'm just going to, sit with one of them back here, and we just gonna do it like that. Us as single moms, when you have a big family like that, people don't look at it as, oh, you got 3 beautiful kids. Like, come on, get them in the car. Let's go, family. Mm-hmm. It's, oh my God, you got all those kids? You don't even know my situation. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do have all these little people. Yes.
What about green space? Like, is there like parks to go to?
It's nothing in the area where I live. I'm in the east side of Buffalo. There's a few, like if we would get up and go in the car, but sometimes I don't always want to get the car. Like as far as us trying to hit a playground walking distance, maybe not. So it's like playgrounds and all that are good, but it's like we can't get there.
Faye lives in a food desert where grocery stores are scarce.
And
it's not just inconvenient, it's food apartheid. That term recognizes that unequal access to healthy food is not random. It's the result of zoning laws and decades of disinvestment in Black neighborhoods. Faye relies on Walmart's app, Uber Eats, or Instacart. But delivery fees add up, and sometimes she sacrifices her own meals so her children can eat.
I get SNAP help. They decreased my SNAP significantly, very, very low, to where I'm getting $230 a month for a family of 4, due to me, as they say, making too much. My thing is my kids eat first. I don't care if I don't eat. If we only got a bag of nuggets, them kids are gonna eat before me. Sometimes mom don't eat because I gotta make sure they eat. We can't never get through it to where I'm able. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe the last week and a half, the last 2 weeks of the month, we penny pinching. We're going to pantries. We're getting that extra food.
Faye's sacrifice is echoed across America. In 2022, nearly 13.4 million children lived in food insecure households, a nearly 50% jump from the year before. 1 in 3 households led by single mothers like Faye face food insecurity, double the national average. Food insecurity in early childhood is linked to developmental delays, poor academic performance, and long-term physical and mental health challenges.
And that's another thing that society doesn't understand. They put the single moms, the single dads, families in general. That's what y'all put us in. Y'all put us in having to decide between healthy and unhealthy. Mm-hmm. When 9 times out of 10, because this is more cheaper, we're gonna go to unhealthy because we could stretch it.
Yep.
The healthy stuff we can't stretch.
What does housing look like?
For me, luckily, thank God for me, I have a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house I've been in for 11 years. So I kind of already had my foundation set. So housing for us is okay for right now. I would say it's not the best area. It's like people still don't acknowledge the fact that there's kids running around. There's people, it's like these cars still zoom by, drive by. And I live on a corner of a block, and my kids cannot even safely go outside to go play in the front because there's a risk of what could happen. I've actually looked because I wanted to move. Housing right now, you talking a 1-bedroom is like $1,500-$1,600. I want to move to something nicer, something better, but can't afford it. So
Housing insecurity has long been tied to health disparities. Through the 20th century, redlining and housing discrimination denied Black families access to safer neighborhoods with better schools and resources. Even today, families of color are more likely to live in housing with poor maintenance, mold, and lead exposure. Hazards directly tied to asthma, developmental delays, and learning challenges in children. Despite these barriers, Faye finds strength in community resources and organizations that provide practical support. She is also giving back working as a care coordinator at a local hospital, helping connect families with the same kinds of resources she depends on.
Believe it or not, a lot of my clients, you'd be surprised, they fall into my zip code. The east side of Buffalo, the west side of Buffalo, inner city Buffalo. You gotta know somebody or somebody. A couple agencies or resources that I use that help me and my family is Every Bottom Covered. They provide diapers and wipes once a month for all the kids in the household, as long as they're under 3. They also have WIC, which is out there.
Yes.
That helps with the milk, the eggs, the fresh fruits and vegetables. That's another program I have that I take advantage of. They have a wonderful program out here called the Harvest House, where they provide clothing, gently used clothing for kids under 5 years old, to where they will literally give you a whole big bag of clothes for your kids. They got the heap out there that helps with the gas and the electric. You know, so it's all about me with learning, tapping into that community and finding out those resources, or from word of mouth or from other people.
Right.
So that's where I learned it all from.
It's the kind of knowledge that spreads through conversations, church basements, and neighborhood centers. Word of mouth that becomes a lifeline for families across Buffalo.
My family, they give me inspiration. I think the trauma, too, sometimes people like to reflect so much on their past that they can't move forward. And I've learned to let go and let God. So I've kind of get my inspiration. I don't know, you know what? I get my inspiration for other people, too.
I was about to say, are there some individuals that you
I think, you know what? Let me say
about?
that. I get it from other people. I have other single moms that I look up to or I look at. And I do have other single mom friends who are not doing as well as I am. You know, some single moms are homeless out there. Some single moms don't even have a car. It's sad to me sometimes I'm driving by and I see a single mom out there with all her kids. You know what I mean? So my inspiration is having the other people in my life that either them been through it, been there, done that. And I'm learning from them. My community is where I get that inspiration to know there's help out there.
Okay.
It takes a village. And I've learned that from my Reverend Diane. It takes a village.
Right.
You can't do it yourself.
Hey, Bex, how you doing, sweetie?
Good, and you?
Where my babies at?
Well, you know they're here, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing so good. You know your boy Leo is not here, of course. He's at the godparents' house as always.
Well, that's all right.
But you know, we always wonderful to see you here like always today. You know that. You know that's our day.
Yes, it is.
This is definitely our day.
Tell me about the Baby Cafe.
The Baby Cafe, that's my stress-free zone. That's my Reverend Diane right there. Aww. I love the Baby Cafe. It is a stress-free zone for single mothers, for families. Yeah. I'm able to be me from 5:30 to 7:30.
All right.
The one day out the week because I don't got to cook. I ain't got to clean. I ain't got to do nothing. Yeah. I just go to the Baby Cafe. The kids have a ball. I have a ball. We go with full bellies and we go home. This is definitely our day, right?
I'm so glad that you came.
Oh, give me another hug. Okay, so what's on the menu today? Tell us what's on the menu for dinner.
Some of everything, girl. We got a 5-course meal.
Okay.
We've got cheesy au gratin cabbage.
Okay.
And I hoodified it. Okay.
Hoodified.
Hoodified.
That's how we like it.
And I have baked beans.
Okay.
And we have a salad with all kinds of vegetables and fruit in it. So it's like a tossed fruit vegetable salad. And then we got the soup that you guys really love. The soup, which is basically the fried rice with lentils.
With those lentils!
And
we love it.
Guess what else I put in there?
What else?
Flax seeds.
That's our favorite.
I know.
That's how you keep us so healthy, right?
I try.
It's just the environment. It's the love. It's the people. It's the family. It's the community.
Anybody want to bless the food for me? Anybody back over there? Okay, come on. Thank you, beautiful. Come on.
All right.
Bless the food for me, sweetie. Dear gracious Father, Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to come together in fellowship, friendship, and kinship, Lord. We thank you for every opportunity you give us to come together as a community, to come together to heal, to come together to talk to one another, and to come together to just live. Now, Father God,
we started this conversation with, well, why do people look so negatively when we bring in life into the world? And now what you're talking about is people actually embracing that and recognizing mothers for what they do every day and giving them a moment.
Correct.
And how much that energizes you. Just that little piece of time, huh?
Yep, just that time. And I swear I look forward to Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I be rushing my week to Wednesdays.
Okay. Well, it's good to have something to look forward to.
Yep, I look forward to it. And the kids love it. You know, because it gives them, and like you said, even at the baby cafe, they're like, "Oh, bring all the kids, bring them all." I'm like, "Bring them all, bring them all."
Yeah.
But that's the positive energy that baby cafe gives off. Well, it's called Stress-Free Zone. But Reverend Hope, you listen to this, girl.
Well, thank you, Reverend Hope.
You better say it.
And thank you, Faye. Are there any last bits of wisdom or information you want to share from mothers out there who may need to hear something from you?
Please, just a tiny bit. Because you know what? I want you big, strong, and healthy, okay? Are you going to play basketball?
Don't give up.
Careful.
No matter what your situation is, no matter what you are going through, just know it gets better in the end.
Mm-hmm. You don't want a cabbage?
I'm going to add to that. We need y'all. We need y'all. We need y'all to raise those kids to be strong, bright, intelligent.
It gets better in the end. Don't give up.
And create a much better future for us.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me. Okay, well, I'll see you around. You go ahead and do your thing like you always do. All right. Okay.
Every child deserves that laughter, and every parent deserves the resources to nurture it. Faye's story shows us the inequities families face, and also the resilience and love that carried them through. Understanding these inequities isn't enough. It takes community, and it takes change. Individually, we can start by learning about the realities of food apartheid, redlining, and the ways policy shapes family health. We can listen to mothers like Faye, whose stories reveal not just struggle, but solutions. We can support organizations working directly with families, groups that provide diapers, childcare, and fresh food in underserved areas. We can also advocate. Real change means moving from short-term fixes to lasting equity. When we invest in mothers and children, we invest in the nation's future. As Faye reminds us, joy persists even in the hardest places. Her strength reflects generations of mothers who found love and laughter amid adversity. In our next episode, we continue this journey through a lifespan exploring childhood, identity formation, the importance of positive role models, and representation in the classroom. I'm Wil Green. Thank you for listening to Truth Be Told. We hope you'll join us next time. Truth Be Told is a production of Buffalo Toronto Public Media and Cruise Control Media, in collaboration with Clementine Gold Group, LLC, and WUFO.